Greetings from Tokyo, my dear friends. This is Daisuke, and I very much hope that this video finds you well and in very good spirits wherever you are in the world. Right now, where I am in Tokyo, it is the evening of December 14th, 2022, Wednesday evening. And that is another way to say that we are nearly through the halfway point of the last month of the year 2022. And although one can say that indeed the year 2022 has been a year which has been very filled with a lot of events, a lot of happenings, on the same token or at the same time, one can say that yes, indeed, time is indeed flying by. It seems to be flying by so quickly. Seize the day, carpe diem, and the like. Time is indeed very precious. So I'd like to take this opportunity. I'd like to spend this time in a way that I believe is very precious indeed, is to talk with you, my dear friends, those who are watching this video and who are always considerate and showing me great examples of how to be wonderful film enthusiasts, the great film enthusiasts that you all are. And you always teach me and guide me and educate me about this wonderful thing which is called cinema. So it is my great pleasure to be able to speak with you as always. And one of the things I wanted to do right now in that spirit is to give a brief update to you as to the plans between now and the end of the year. Just the immediate plans, brief update about this YouTube channel. Again, nothing of any dire consequence, nothing of any adverse significant effect at all. Just a brief little update as to what I'm thinking about between now and the end of the year. So that's about 2 weeks or so remaining. So within that time period, what is in store? So there have been a number of projects that have been going in parallel along the way during this course of 2022. Those are still going to be ongoing, but unfortunately, due to say just certain things that have come up beyond my control, I haven't been able to pursue those as much as I would have liked to this year. So I'm speaking specifically of the film journeys about the films of Cronenberg, the films of De Palma, and the films of Angelopoulos. So each of those projects will still be ongoing. It's just that, again, it's been a little bit slower than originally anticipated. So I apologize to those who might have been expecting more videos this year on those projects. Those aren't finished. Those aren't at all stopped. They are just on temporary hold. And I'll try to pick those up as soon as I can, as soon as the other plans that I have for the end of the year have been completed. And what are those other plans, by the way? And also before I talk about those, I want to say thank you very much to those who have been supportive and been participating in the Superman live stream discussions, which just recently ended with our discussion of Superman for the Quest for Peace. I want to thank you once again, my dear friends, for joining me along that Superman and Supergirl adventure and journey. I had so much fun discussing those films, and I wanted to try to convey a little bit of why I feel I love those films so much, and also try to get a sense or remember back when I was watching those films as a kid growing up. It was wonderful to try to recall those fond and warm memories that I have associated with those films. So thank you very much for joining me along the ride. There won't be any start of any new live stream discussions this year. So again, 2 weeks or so remaining in this year. So there won't be any new start of the live stream discussions within this last 2-week period or so. But I'm thinking of trying to come up with a new project, a new live stream discussion series, which I can hopefully plan out with some specificity when we get into the new year in earnest. So if you are interested, always come back to this channel for updates and the like. Or also I am using Instagram a little bit more lately. So if you are interested, you can always find me on Instagram, and I do try to post things that are similar or that are indications of what I am thinking about in terms of immediate YouTube plans. So if you are interested as well, you can check out my Instagram account. I might post some information about future live streams discussions, but I will also post that information here when I have it ready. And again, it will be sometime, I hope, at the start of the new year. So again, if you're interested in the live stream discussions, please come on back and check up on any updates should they arise. So, and I look forward to making that announcement of the live stream discussion series very, very soon. Again, at the start of the new year. But thinking back on the current year, and again, the period and the time that we have remaining in 2022, so there are two projects of immediate interest and concern for me at the moment. So the first project is the Criterion Collection new releases of 2022. And so I have been going through each of the releases that have been made by the Criterion Collection in the year 2022, starting in January and now into the final December releases. As of now, I have not yet received any of the December releases from Criterion yet. So the most recent Criterion releases I have received in the mail are Malcolm X and WALL-E. So I have gone through, I've explored those releases, and I will do my best to try to upload my video discussions on each of those titles very, very soon, within the next few days, fingers crossed. So that will then bring me up to date, and hopefully by then the December releases for Criterion will have arrived, and that'll give me some time to explore them and go over them, and then upload some video discussions. After that, the plan is, again, at the end of the year, to do what is a kind of tradition here at this YouTube channel, which is having a series or set of categories where I speak about my favorite Criterion releases of the year 2022 in the context of these various categories. I've done so in previous years, and I think I've been very, very lucky in that people have been expressing, people tend to express an interest in what it is that might be talked about in those series of videos. So thank you very much, as always, for expressing an interest in what it is I might have to say about my favorite releases of 2022 in the Criterion Collection. So I plan to do that as well the end of this year. So those will hopefully be uploaded again after I have discussed all of the releases individually. Then it'll be time to have a type of comprehensive overview, a look back on the year 2022 in Criterion, and I'll try to get those video discussions, plural, video discussions on my favorites from 2022 sometime during the final days of 2022. So always check back to this channel in case you're interested about that. That I'm looking forward to that. It's a very highly populated list in terms of my favorites this year. There have been a number of favorites, and it's hard to narrow it down to a single list. I must admit that I tend to be going back and forth in terms of, say, what my favorites, say, top 2 or 3 are. Those tend to be shifting a lot, but there are a number of contenders, a number of great contenders along the way. So I look forward to those video discussions. And also I look forward to hearing from you, my dear friends. What are your choices? What have your favorite releases been, Criterion or otherwise? I always am happy to hear your thoughts about that and other topics in the comment section here or on Instagram, etc. So please let me know at any time at your convenience. I'm always happy to hear what your particular takes are on the year 2022. So that's one project. And the other project that is I will try to complete between now and the end of the year is our discussion series with respect to this film. Which is Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me. Now, as some of you may recall, a couple months ago on this channel, I went through and I had a discussion series about the series Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me seasons 1 and 2 and the pilot. And now, after a little bit of time that I've taken, I've now come back to the world of Twin Peaks and now am in earnest discussing this work, Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me. From my perspective, there's a lot here. So I've been doing it in blocks. So I've been doing a video discussion here and slowly going through the film in a type of chronological order. And the plan is then at the end of that, there'll be a type of comprehensive overview discussion at the end there. So talking about Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get to the missing pieces at the end of the year. I might try, but again, I can't make any promises. But the plan is whether or not I'll be able to make it by the end of the year, notwithstanding. In any event, whether it's before the end of the year or after, I will also go through the missing pieces. And then after going through the missing pieces, then we will turn our attentions to the latest series, or what's often referred to as The Return. So that will come up in the new year. And so hopefully we can start that very soon. But right now we are speaking about this remarkable achievement, work of art that is Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. So I'm looking forward to this very much. I should say also that it's now December 14th, 2022. And of course, very recently relevant to the world of Twin Peaks, relevant to the world of cinema and music and David Lynch works and the like. We, of course, had the very sad news of the passing of Angelo Badalamenti. And so it was very sad news. And of course, we're speaking of the work Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. I will talk about some of the pieces of music that are accompanying this film, or that are part of this film. There's one piece of music in particular that when we get to it, it's around towards the end of the film, but when we get to that piece of music, I will talk about that, and it registers with me with such an emotional punch, and that is due, of course, that is a great example of the artistic craft and genius of Badalamenti's work, and the way it just resonates so profoundly, and with a sense of honesty and earnestness and a type of innocence that displays also a prowess of being able to capture a whole range of emotion within a single instant that is also very universal. And that is so apropos the world and works of David Lynch, including, and perhaps especially, a film like Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. So when I get to that particular moment, that'll give me an opportunity to try to expand a little bit about some of my comments on Badalamenti. So the works of Badalamenti, and as seen in the great example, Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. So so that was, of course, very sad news that hit very recently. But in the spirit of his contribution, his unique and truly artistically genius and critical and crucial contribution to works like Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me and others, I'll try to continue on with this discussion, or these discussions on this film, between now and the end of the year. I am trying also to convey the point that I really love this work. I really love this work. And it has a lot of quirks, a lot of idiosyncratic aspects, a lot of mysteries and enigmas, a lot of funny moments, a lot of frightening moments, a lot of very Lynchian moments. And it is all captured in this truly breathtaking and timeless, very timeless work of art that is Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. So this is something that will carry me through as well between now and hopefully the end of the year. So within the next couple weeks, it is my plan, piecemeal, going through this work, Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. I apologize in advance, or I apologize right now for those who are dissatisfied with my presentation skills and trying to express this film in a type of this staccato way that might seem a little bit not so satisfying at first glance. So I apologize for those who might feel that way, but again, it's just, this is the best, this is the only way I'm able to express myself in terms of how much I love this film, Fire Walk with Me, and just trying to go through the details. I don't hold myself out to be in any way a Twin Peaks expert, and I'm getting a lot of the details wrong. I totally understand that and acknowledge that and admit that. But at the same time, I am approaching those discussions from a place of genuine appreciation and affection. Really, I truly appreciate and love this film. And so I'm trying to express that in a way that's also respectful to the work, as well as trying to express, again, how much I really feel about that. So if it comes across a little bit awkward or a little bit odd or off point on my part, then I truly apologize. It's not my intention at all. My intention is really just to have fun talking about this thing that we love, which is cinema. A great example of which, of course, is this work, Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. So That's the plan between now and the end of the year. There might be some other, maybe I'll try to fit in a few surprise live streams between now and the end of the year as well. Those are always a lot of fun for me to be able to touch base with you, my dear friends, in the live stream format and the like. So I'll try to do that as well. I can't make any promises, but I'll again give it my best shot, and we'll see where that takes us. So, but those are the immediate projects between now and the end of the year. Again, that's not very much time. Again, it's now the 14th. Tomorrow is the 15th. There's also, I think, a Criterion announcement that might happen. So, of course, I'll try to look at that and see what we can, how we react to that as well. So that's also something that will, I think, be on the horizon very soon. But there are those and other things going on in this channel. And so if you're interested, my dear friends, please feel free to stop by at any time. My channel is your channel, and that's my way of saying that I would not be able to do this channel without you. Again, your kindness, support, and your attention to the videos here. That this is what really inspires me and makes me want to do videos. These videos and live streams, etc., are another way, another window, another conduit, another opportunity for me to get to know you. And that makes it worth it so very much, my dear friends, so very much indeed. So it is my pleasure to keep on doing this, and I will do so as much as I can, especially in the immediate future, which is between now and the end of the year 2022. So, oh, my dear friends, won't you join me? Won't you join us for these final, say, 2022 YouTube adventures, in a manner of speaking? Oh, my dear friends, I'd love to see you there. And let me make one more shout out, if I may, to my Instagram account. I'm at Daisuke Beppu 4. So if you're interested, you can check out Daisuke Beppu 4 on Instagram. I do use it frequently now. I'm using it more frequently than I have in the past. So I find it to be a lot of fun. You can put on some bits of music and the like, and so I enjoy using that app very much. So if you want to, and it's also, there's sometimes instances where I might post something on Instagram that'll have a direct relevance to my plans on YouTube. So sometimes I'll put like a little amateurishly made trailer or something like that. You know, it's sometimes a little bit fun to make those, but you just put it up there and give a little just a sense of what I'm thinking about in terms of YouTube plans. So I also use Instagram in that way. So if you are interested, excuse me, you can always find me on Instagram. Again, Daisuke Beppu 4, because there are 3 other Daisuke Beppus who use Instagram, I think. So I'm the 4th Daisuke Beppu on Instagram. So Daisuke Beppu 4. You can find me there, and also there's the message function there, so you can also send me a direct message or private message. I apologize if I don't respond immediately. I hope you can understand, but I'll try to respond to them as soon as I can going forward. But if you do want to try to reach out to me, that's the best way to try to reach me, which is through Instagram DM. So again, Daisuke Beppu 4 on Instagram. All right, so I think that's it as far as the update is concerned. There might be a few. I might post another video at the end of the year, maybe giving another update. Who knows? I may or may not. I'm not sure. But in any event, I will post as many videos as I can between now and the end of the year. So, my dear friends, if you are interested, please feel free to stop by anytime. You are always, always welcome here at any time, my dear, dear friends. In the meantime, please have a very safe and very warm and very wonderful time during these final weeks, during this seasonal time, holiday season, and the like, and whatever the case may be for you in your part of the world, in your situation, in your state of things, in your circumstances, whatever the situation may be for you, my dear friends, during this month of December. In any event, I wish you all the best really, I wish you all warmest regards, best regards, season's greetings. And until we see each other again, please be happy and healthy and well. And please keep on watching a lot of great movies, including films like Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me and the like. So until the next one, my dear friends, stay strong, stay safe. Season's greetings and cheers.